Let's see. We should be in now. Okay. It's gonna. Oh. Xander, why are you lurking in here?
Oh shit, I didn't even know you joined.
I mean, I just joined. Hi, Zika. Cause I was like, why is your PNG on my screen? And I was like, wait.
Uh, no, because I was doing the stream overlay thing, and it just threw me in here. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna stay here now. Um,
Okay. Well, I'm playing Dead by
Dead by
Daylight,
Daylight.
hooked on you. Yeah.
E.
I forgot to put my streamer mode back on Discord so that my folks will get notified. There you go. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Doug. Cough, cough, cough. You wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, the only thing you can only remember your name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. All you ever need. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of this landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute or can I go on? Dot dot dot. Because I can give you a minute. We've got, like, plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity if you can catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, dog. May I continue? Please go on. Okay then, as I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Do I give in to curiosity, hide, or run? I feel like if I ran, I'd run into, like, a babe. So, like... You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run, but the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look back behind you. Your footsteps erased by the soft blue waves. You turn inland. Considering your lack of options, you've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about the shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't quite right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Oh. You look down and you find a little volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. Why is this so dramatic for a volleyball? You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. A little help, please? A huntress? You turn around and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Sheesh!
Oh, damn.
They made them hot. Oh no. Whatever will I, a monster fucker, do? Four gorgeous meant. What the fuck happened to my voice? Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. I like how they blink. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire, you can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once as that you're completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters, though. What do you do? I toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sun, sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. You give the ball a toss. It arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hands. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Blech. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap at it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, dog. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've just derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's just best to go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold up for pretty much anyone who seems to have, who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it, it's all a game. Existence says. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract me from my total domination? That was Wraith. The sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. He's just like me, for real, for real. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or what? You know you can't. At least not yet. Ma'am? Oh yeah, not yet. Hey dog, you might want to, say something? Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. It's a timed quiz and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Super strength. Strength isn't all about muscles, the true strength is up here. You expect Trapper to point to his head, instead he taps on his bulging shoulders. It's specifically in these muscles, nobody gives a shit about your calves. What was your best subject in school? Math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? The fuck is a musclet? Musclets, 100%. Ferrets. What's your favorite color? 3-day-old corpse. What's your dream job? Nightclub. No. Best favorite flavor of ice cream? Vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Dot dot dot. Mine is vanilla swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived by myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? Hold on. That reminds me. I am right. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me what's the best flavor of ice cream. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island, so you're like the average white man. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either, it's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society, she hates it so much. Oh wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story. No, that's almost exactly what happens. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there it is if you- yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me, I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Now let's move on, otherwise I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say, we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. What about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. You serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? I'm kind of a basic bitch, so I kind of want to go for Huntress. I hate that I interrupted your game, you should finish it. Yay, I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love bringing them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart, obviously you are too. I like that you are ready. My people were too serious, they ruin everything. But if they do, well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on, just for one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyways, I should let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that start to give me the creeps. We shall now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. Wait, yes, pardon me, follow us. Hey narrator? Yes, something I can help you with. These two, Claudette, Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape? Then? Oh, no, I think you're mistaken. Seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island now. Oh, right, yeah, that's true. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway a couple miles south from here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits. Quite exclusive, where all the same famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious, doesn't quite have the charm that this island has though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go through here. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. No, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly when I agree with them, not like that other island. So what'll it be? Volleyball? Wow, it's so exciting to have someone else put into athletics in this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring, and Trapper is so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Thank goodness he didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of an open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk? Why would an elk be there? I wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're walking in close. She's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe me. Cheer for me, cute stuff? Claudette hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? Huntress? Aw, you got your eye on me? I'm flattered you think I'm good, but honestly I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky you can barely see me at all. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh jeez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret Larry. It's a tie. This resort had 4 employees when it opened. Oh. Reading a novel. Trapper's stretching. Essentially between chainsaw curls, Wraith is standing on the beach, just hoping the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloody hatch. You should really make a move. Life is short. You can get snuffed out at any time of game. A day. Carpe diem. Carpe PM. Carpe now M. Go ahead, chat one of them up. We're just gonna seduce Huntress. You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. You're really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Whose moves? My moves? These new moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past the bloodstains. A lot of men run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those situations. I love to exercise. In a way, we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. I guess I've never thought of fitness like that way. Unless apparently you're Markiplier, who literally runs at night with, like, horror music on. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or plain old boredom. Doesn't seem like boredom's gonna be your problem surrounded by all these characters. Survival, on the other hand, you're gonna need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Fuck. Grit. I may not be strong, but I'm tough, you know what I mean? Like, Chewie? She does not seem to know what you mean. Like, ready for anything, do whatever it takes to survive. Oh sure, like hold your enemy's head down in the river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes his life away with it? Maybe not anything, but I'm ready for a lot of things. Get ready to impress, because we're just getting started. Come on everyone, the fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball? Not ruthless enough. Look at us, we crave action, we crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey on the volleyball court, dog. Huntress waves a bloody axe in air. You step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you're the biggest threat of them all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames consist of two parts. Top a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction and a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer. Oh, it's just a minigame. I'm ready. Oh, that's fast. Oh, I got it.
Gonna make me dizzy, holy shit.
I'm trying my best. I am gonna bang this woman whatever it takes. Huntress eyes you hungrily with a bite of her lip.
Oh my god.
I got 2 achievements, casual minigamer and a hardcore minigamer. I'm assuming it's because I got like all perfects on the axe thingy. Wouldn't want such a sharp shooter on my bad side. Or would I? What does that even mean?
Oh my god.
Hatchet throwing? Cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up and close and personal. Somewhere, a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. Heard him. Get to the next activity. They're so angry. Yes, you did see a big buff lady, Nez. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? To capture the flag? You know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. Where's the go back button? Oh, you'll see her more, don't worry. What were you expecting, some grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your sweet seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. No one gonna tell me the K-pop boy was here?
I didn't even know.
Surprise, well they don't call him expected stir. Sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers and my whole shtick gets flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, dog. Real good. And we literally can't let Hunters and Trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit the table. They can't fit at the table. They sit side by side. Look, We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Hunters and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. Oh, God damn it, Wraith, you're a fucking vegetarian.
God damn it. The murderer says meat is murder. The brute of all things.
Like, it's already dead, Wraith. It's okay. I love vegetarians and all, but like, we're on an island.
Exactly.
And I don't know what the situation exactly is like, but mass-produced meat is murder.
Mm-hmm.
Greenhouse emissions! Which you'd know considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts and you need to murder something to eat as meat, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. You're stupid. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey dog, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person that spit. Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. Look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Always right for a change, because I am I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs. The hell it is! I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it, I have the skull of Azrov. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, dog, I know it isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise it'll go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours. 72 straight hours.
Damn.
And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they'll take even longer cleaning their weapon. All while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea! We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Ah, fuck, we're gonna do a minigame again.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, it's the same thing.
Bruh.
I'm ready. Let me chop this. Away we go! Slice. Oh shit, I fucked up.
You missed completely.
It's fine. Copium. Wait, that one's good. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. That sounds especially coming from the mask killers while they eat. Which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only one who's been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% disgusting, as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, dog. Number two is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what I would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in the spectral form. You see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Being the food and the behavior of this group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. Do you want to tell them?
Look
Look
at
at that seagull! Oh, you ever
like
see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what are we talking about? Lame misdirect. She's right, pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on his island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did. Poor thing. No idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've seen standing in the sun, but the seagull. Oh no, he just made a good point. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. Wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, your mentor, and guide. Narrator to narrator, the ocean. I'm not sure how to feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. Too many doesn't count. At least, hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there's even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something worse. Starting scenes over and over and fast forward back to where you were, am I right? One that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Lore. Which would be a total bummer that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy, living person around. Usually I'm just falling to the same routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms. Not because maybe they're crushing you a little bit, but because she is beautiful. Yes, beautiful. I was gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous. Nice recovery. Now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person to ever ask me that! Yes, I did. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Huntress
Own an
sighs.
Etsy store.
So specific. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It was all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought I was right. Through the mask, you can see that Huntress is blushing a bit, but it seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. You want a snack? She offers some jerky, probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. Except the jerky. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on some jerky sensually, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing of what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you gotta decide to be bold and ask another question. Have you ever been in a relationship before? Dang, you're really going over there? You do not play around, dog. Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, dog. There's this one dude that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress' mask. You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count. Oh, what's this? You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not dead at all. Huntress closes the bag of Tricky with a hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge with some advanced humaning? Alright, well let's flex. Let's do it. You silly goose. You take the barret off and collect a lock of Huntress' hair, flipping it back into an attractive swoop. Much better. We won't get to see it, but it's there in spirit. Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving above their heads. It's very important we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing cute for flirt points was not a part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late! Playing sick? Oh, no, it was no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Okay, see you, Zika. Go, go, go! Thank you for the follow, by the way. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we only have time for one person to share their spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time's my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? Well, we decide who. Oh great, we've decided as a group. That never goes well. Whoever it is, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't know how this whole schedule works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's been taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald, you tried to flex that authority gimmick one more time. So help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Fuss and muss are back on. You two know I love to hack and slash. I'm assuming these are supposed to be like Dwight and Claudette, but he can't remember their names, so it's like the letter. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. No. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who knows anymore? Call me nobody. Well, we still gotta get started on story time, so... Dog, who do you think should go? Damn it, that's the name. I feel like Spirit would have the best story. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will you? What? Really? You want to hear from me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk you out of it. She's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scariest stuff. Seriously disturbing, even to me. And I literally pulled a guy's skull and spine out once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit stories. If everyone else is going to chit-chat, I guess I can just sit down and... Huntress's eyes go red behind her mask, and both Trapper and Wraith take their seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. Well, I hate to break it to you, but tonight's story isn't scary. It's a romance. Too late now, though. I was selected, so I'm gonna tell you my story. I call it... The Boob Shop.
The boob shot.
The prisoner's kiss. Sparkle, sparkle, doki doki. You notice that Huntress and Wraith are both sharing a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offered you popcorn. It's a dark summer night. Warm rain seeped from the sky like blood from an old wound. Detective Hada, a celebrated investigator and renowned hostage negotiator was called to the scene of a strange occurrence, unlike anything she had ever I'm having a stroke had ever seen before. When she survived, the scene was chaotic. Crowds began to gather. A dozen other officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? For there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box. Strange, alien in its appearance and massive in size. No one knew how it got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery it was, as if conjured by magic. But this was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. Spirit pauses through her story to look from face to face of each of the audience members. She has no expression, but you feel her vibrating with energy. She's in her element. "Help me!" cried someone in the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, imprisoned, his voice trembling. By now, if every detective in the city was there, looking at the strange structure up and down, inspecting it on every side. It didn't make sense. There are no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seams. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just not to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. "I don't know what happened. I woke up here and here I was. I'm so scared. Please help me," cried the man as if pleading for his life. No stranger to tense situations. Detective Hada comforted the man. She used her training to calm him and buy time for the other investigators. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night dragged on with no progress opening the box. As the night grew longer, the seeping rain puddled on the ground. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Hada was no help at all. Powerless to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like it never had before. "Don't let me die in here," the man begged. "Don't let me die alone." "Stay calm," instructed Detective Hada. "You're not alone, I'm here. Hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together. We won't let this be the end of your story." Looking through the narrowest of passageways, Detective Hada watched her own reflection in tear-filled eyes of the strange, sad prisoner. Together they both wept in silence in the hopelessness of the moment. "Promise?" asked the man. "Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised. "I do." A simple pledge. She felt an instant connection like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any other hostages she had worked so hard to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and back away, it didn't scare Detective Hada, for she knew he would return. And he did, pressing his lips up to the narrow slit in his horrible puzzle box, repeating his question again, steam flowing from his mouth as he asked, "Promise? Promise that I'm not alone?" "Yes," she promised. "I do," pressing her palms against the cold outside of the box without truly knowing why. Detective Hada leaned forward and placed her own lips on the opening, letting her breath creep into the strange structure, allowing her warm lips to fall on this man's. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matched beat for beat in this soft touch. "Thank you," said the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of eerie calmness. "Get back," yelled an officer, suddenly thrusting himself between Detective Hada and the box, breaking a silence that would be soon filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and clicking latches. A symphony of mechanical activity happening all at once. Something had triggered as if an unseen lever pulled, and the side of the giant box began to slide open. Detective Hada gripped her flashlight tightly and pushed forward into the foggy interior of the box. Her feet splashed in the puddled rainwater, her heart racing, and she swept her light from side to side. And that's when her eyes landed on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him. There in the corner of the box was a pile of pieces, like parts of a doll almost pulled apart, or perhaps that's just how Detective Hada had to think of him in that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed into a neat little pile. And atop that pile, a head. Cold, pale, eyes open, lips an icy blue. Spirit
Damn.
stares at the fire, her own expression lifeless, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand at her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say you're not alone. Everyone else is looking to the fire up at the sky, anywhere but at Spirit. It was you who chose her, who initiated this harrowing tale. So sad, so creepy, so sensual. She really went into great detail when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, and now no one is sure how to act. Dwight and Claudia are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a lighthearted romp. Please, I said do something. I give her a hug. You stand without saying anything, approach Spirit, reaching her arms around her for a hug. Her robe hovering in the air begins to wrap itself around you and squeeze you into her. It's kind of like being hugged back, but also like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expected. Instinctively, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward movement and you nearly fall over into the fire.
No.
Spirit says nothing and floats away without so much as a goodbye. You, meanwhile, realize everyone had just watched this truly strange interaction from the corner of their eyes. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and he's blaring his latest song. Hey baby, you look lonely, mind if I join you? He doesn't wait for an answer. You know, I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day. What did you want to hear something from a big fish like me? Something special those in charge on this island don't want to hear? I don't know, but your bat is very inflatable. Did they take away your actual one?
What happened?
It looks like an inflatable bat, does it not?
It does. The hell?
They took away his bat and he was like, you've been misbehaving.
Nar.
You've been put out, no more bat for you.
No bat.
I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you while I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows you around, I can feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at that piece of information. Legit, you learn everything new. You learn something new every day, even when you're a god. I mean, narrator. You're doing it again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me.
Oh.
Tipping in hot tubs with the Spirit. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her and offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though that story bore some similarities to my life, it was not about me in any way, shape, or form. Not symbolic, not metaphorically, not any other ickly. I believe you completely. Sure, you were cut into 2 pieces in your life, and so was the person in the story. Perfectly normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island trapped one might say in the most puzzling place. Also a regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, and your lips are blue. Really? You call this blue? Searching for answers, hoping to find... revenge. Okay, the similarities stop there, I guess. Coincidences. Sorry, the coincidences. Get this straight ahead, whoever you are. Samurai blood runs through my veins, or what maybe is coagulated right now. No need to sweat the details. Regardless, I'm a descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons preceded my entrance into this world. You know how many swords that is? A lot. You gotta figure with that many sharp edges, and a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. Truth is, and I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbing about it, I dreamt that story, like watching a movie in my sleep when I was just a little girl. Years before my father sunk his blade into my skin. I'd never been able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Yes. I know we just met, but Yes, I do believe you. The way you told that story, it clearly came from someplace deep. Fool. Who taught you to trust a stranger? You're gonna get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now, you've got me wonder, do I believe you if you believe her or not? I know everything. Please trust me, I do know everything. Don't I already know the answer to my own question? I would believe your answer to Spirit's question? You're saying a lot of words. Whoa. Ocean air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to strike us both. What's important is that a certain corpse sea cutie floating from a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle box. If you believe that she is the— damn it, got me going again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what will surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain to someone's standing before you with a fresh towel, ready to dry you off. Sorry, kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest one here, but I'm no kid. I do, however, love being wrapped up in a fresh, clean towel. My mother used to help me wash my hair when I was young. She'd comb out all the tangles and tie a ribbon around it before sending me on my way. I miss her. You watch as Spirit stares off into the distance, her hand gripping into a tight fist. She doesn't notice you are watching her at first. When she catches you looking, she turns away, roughly grabs a towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudette aside as she floats off. Get over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Spirit's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. If you manage to escape with this place, will you leave with your at life? Or has it already been taken from you and it's just a matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? To be fair, I did find like a decaying head when I got here. I might already be dead. Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive, their now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. You must apologize for the accommodations. Why is there blood splatters behind you? We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease? Just try to keep your volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh god, another one.
Oh no. We get it. It's the same damn thing.
Examine and decide that you might adjust the dial and fix it. Oh god. Wait. Wait. I miss. What's the on this station? I didn't hear anything. Is there supposed to be noise? How do I recognize this? Do you think you'll find the trickster, like, stuff if you go? I missed.
Oh.
Nothing?
I don't hear any. Well, obviously. Hey, Mr. King!
Oh,
So I see the little avatar
oh, it
pop
was a
up.
little dude.
Exactly, that's the only way I know.
This is the one that I did earlier, but I accidentally put on it again. There's no
Oh snap,
lurkers
this
in my
weekend is
chat.
the 5th. Oh no, they Get wrecked, Mr. King.
No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Easy. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. Even though her lodge is across the island, it's really impressive. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. Oh. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea has always done the trick. But I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims. I'm steeping in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It still shouldn't be as spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, so but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Wouldn't it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves after? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wraith stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing. Just stares. You look to see if there's something going on behind you or on either side. Nope, just staring. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of a alliance? Are you with? Wraith scans the horizon. Them? I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before and something seems off on this island since you arrived, even more off than usual. Maybe we could talk more about that tomorrow. It's just, since you got here, I think we could have a really nice day tomorrow, together. It's just, you know how, you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters. To be honest, I have no idea either. They're just awful, boring, loud, and stupid. You're different. There's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, and gentle. Think we could, you know, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. In fact, maybe just forget I was here. Good night. Finally alone. For real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I forgot about the bagels. Oh my god.
Bagel.
Wait a second. Wait a second, where are we? Oh, this isn't. Oh geez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. We're on a fucking reality TV show?
Bruh.
I think today went really well. This was my first interaction with someone who was an apparent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? What do I have to say? Oh, I do? Okay. Attractive, mysterious. Really don't know what that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to watch her entrails off of my Seraphon. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I'm enjoying my salted bagel, sorry. Really good bagel. But I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. You know, Spirit's just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill and Trapper. Oof, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Like, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. A little more fit than a fiddle, but yeah. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I just want to kill just about everyone I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I just want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. For this person, for some reason, I would like them to continue living. For now, one false step and you know, well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. I'm not really sure how to feel about Dog, but on one end, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Dog if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work out for my plan, for them. For me. Have you ever felt absolutely nothing inside? It's fine. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep at a campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. Dream. You're really here for another day. Actually, I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. They usually make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee. Hold on, I'm gonna finish eating the bagel so I can get into character. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe to start this incredible day off, right? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. Why were you banished from your actual weapon? My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other islands. Trickster winks at you if you want to ask him how to reach the other island now as time- never mind, he left. At least he brought me a cup of- No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell is that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. He definitely didn't give that name because he brings people drinks so that they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please to make sure to leave a review, it really helps with your algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you. Can we please move on? Hey, wait a second, how did a possibly omniscient, possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock the coffee out of your hands? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I'm the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those who defy me and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something. Something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love, or that's the type of thing you're into. Yeah, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You really should judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations is not easy to do. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process, with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Apologies, dog. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time on the island? Yes. I call it a lovely time. Oh, lovely. We love to hear that because isn't that what this place is all about? Finding love? No. Shut up, Dwight. You'll get us all killed again. And again. And again. We do need to ask you one more question, though. We had to sign away our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disparagement agreement? Perfect! Delightful. Excellent. Yes, yes. Breakfast. Perfect timing! Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies with pancakes, bacon, and so much for maintaining these beach balls. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? Yogurt? Magical powers only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake. Take your plate and sit down thinking about yesterday and the whirlwinds of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It was like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. Looks like you're not the only one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. Personally, I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back for your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps up to talk about her feelings. I feel a stirring inside my animal heart. Something I've never felt before. It's almost like the feeling right before I go in for the kill, but softer, warmer. Sounds like it could be love. Or maybe it's indigestion from all that raw beef she had last night. Well, surely that must be it. No one else would weirdly stand up during breakfast, too. And just like that, here comes Spirit. If I look especially well rested this morning, it's not because I slept well, as you know, I'm much too dedicated to finding revenge to ever sleep again. But because you all really left me alone yesterday to be my best, not constantly annoyed self, I thank you for that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all while looking cute doing so. Guessing Ray has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of a group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of dog to our island paradise, and yes, that was in quotation, didn't distract me from my normal routine. Ignoring you all. And vice versa. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares, and I'm still the only one asking any questions. I'm asking a question too! When will Wraith shut up? And now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I'm just trying to eat this bagel.
Perfect. See? That's your breakfast.
Method acting. I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep wanting more. You're getting good at this game. A sexy, true-to-life experience. Shame you didn't get to eat any breakfast. Suck it, I'm eating a bagel. It's got salt in it. After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Were you judging me? Well, yeah, I guess that is okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these poor fine killers. But it feels like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much that it serves to illustrate that you've lost your mind seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time. I think it's coming from behind the bullshit. No, stick it in there. A little more. A little more. Oh yeah. That's it. Yes. How does that feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, that feels right. This isn't comfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Just like that. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they are doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so I know you're close by and can hear everything. Sorry, I didn't know how to let you you know, and I could hear you, you know what? What do you think we were doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounded like, fun? You think two people trying new ways to kill each other in a desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We get 5 minutes to ourselves every day. We spend it hoping if we stab each other in just the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think we were me and him? Twite? You don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. My life is a nightmare and somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds and our 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, dog. You're gonna need it. Hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy at Cragmy. Cragmiggy?
Cragmity.
Da da da. Shut up, I like it. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. You're heading to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was in short a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. But you're dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit, just soaking up sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Ooh, I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until a shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tips like a palm tree is bending over to screw with you. But it's no tree at all, it's... Ah, you dumb bitch. Hey babe. Breakfast is weird, huh? Everyone just getting up and announcing how they're feeling? What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with your group? I don't like it. Fishy. Kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is done. No one should eat before noon, or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way? That is extremely unhealthy. There's no reason you should be fasting, unless it's like doctor recommended. Your hand- there's something going on with your hands here, and I don't know what it is.
I see it too, and I don't like it.
Maybe you can see them later on my private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could give you a private show. Catch you around! His abs are pretty amazing, I gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable. Makes for an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of them. You don't gotta give him anything. And we're not the best friends. And we're not best friends just because we had a little talk about doing a little talking. It's not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that a guy's gone in, and we've got some ground rules established, and we're definitely going to abide by, it's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and nope, another shower. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see what it is this time. Oh no, this big old really good. Ah yes, thanks for this. That makes sense. You should have gotten pretty cozy. We should get out of here. I know a place that's quiet and out of the way. No one will be able to hunt us. I mean, hear us there.
Oh.
Doesn't that sound intriguing? Maybe. But immediately, a flood of worry, floods your brain. Should you pack a picnic? Bring your swimsuit? A pocket knife? You decide to bring as much as you can. You may have to make a run for it at some point. You should be prepared. Of course, you washed up with nothing but the clothes on your back. So you got nothing to gather. Are you really ready for this? I mean, they call her the Huntress, not the Hugstress. You look up at this towering goddess trying to form a sentence when suddenly, before you can decide if you want to go off her, the trapper interjects. I demand that you reconsider. Why settle for a bunny with a hatchet when you can have everything you ever wanted? Tough choice. You weigh your options quickly, but you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. Then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking because the lemonades were poisoned all along. This isn't even a question. Fuck that guy. Whee! I imagine her just like grabbing you like by the armpits and running off. You and the hunters make your way to the secluded beach house. Your heart thrums in your chest. Don't look it up. Thrums is a real word, I swear. Are these nerves of excitement or terror? Isn't it fun to mix the sexy and the horrifying? Huntress is as quiet as a mouse as she guides through the highland forest. You struggle to keep up with her. She moves like a jungle cat. All muscle and silent leaps across thorny brush. She halts suddenly and you crash into her, having been desperately trying to keep up. You follow her gaze and you realize you've arrived. A cabin in the woods, obligatory in nearly all horror films and stories, and you've come here willingly with a fearsome killer. Great job. The cabin is cozy, but something feels off about it. Maybe it's the boarded up windows and decrepit look. You can't quite put your finger on what it is. Huntress stares at you through her bunny mask, cocking her head to the side as if trying to gauge your reaction to her hideaway. Are you going to invite me inside? Why do you need an invitation? Are you a vampire? No. Oh. Is it just me, or did Huntress seem a little disappointed? Didn't peg her for a lover of the Fang, but hey, I don't judge. Bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel on mouth.
Mouth.
You follow her inside. It's creepy, rickety, and definitely up to code, but has a certain homey charm. You're quite the decorator. She blushes. Indeed she is. A chandelier made of bones hangs delicately from the foyer ceiling, and a collection of trinkets line the mantels. Something tells you that the people who once owned these things are not at this mortal coil anymore. Could you be the Huntress's next victim? Thought gives you a wicked thrill. Hey, she's looking at you again. What do you think of my collection? Oh, this is not... Oh my god. Okay. She lights up. She's excited that you know what all these random things are called. I so very badly want to know why humans carry around so many peculiar accoutrements. It is a bit much, but... Which means I've got plenty to share. Here, take this. Key!
It's a key.
She gives you one of her precious shiny objects to keep. No one's gonna talk about how Huntress doesn't know what a key is, but does know the word accoutrement. Okay, moving on then. I can't wait to go treasure hunting with you. We can find so many more goodies on the island. But first, what do you think of the other killer of the islands? I mean, Trickster's pretty out there, but everyone else seems like they have interesting backstories and whatnot. A little gossip, huh? What are you playing at, dog? I don't know, but this bagel tastes good. Huntress considers this for a beat. She seems to have two modes, thoughtful and explosive. He hopes to never be in the splash zone when the explosive part emerges though. Yeah, Mikey, she's the girl. Why are you jealous? Before you can answer, the house begins to shake. Huntress loses her balance on the termite-infested floor and falls into your arms. You're not mad about it before you have time to enjoy taking this moment in. Crabs! No, it's an attack! A horde of killer crabs invade through the crevices of the poorly constructed cabin. They race at you and Huntress in swarms, clacking their razor-sharp claws at you. You must act quickly. What will you do?
Not the crabs.
What the fuck is a shotgun? I mean, obviously we gotta throw hands with the crabs.
We have to. It's
I don't know what a shotgun is, though.
Yeah.
Oh, a shotgun is a weapon. It's a saber, it's a backsword. Yeah, it's like a sword.
Ah.
It's time to fight the crabs. You quickly reach out and grab a shotgun off the wall. Being the highly educated person you definitely are, you know that a shotgun is a Russian sword, not an umbrella or a canicola or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back to back with Huntress, you both hack away at the attacking crustaceans. You manage to slay the majority of the killer crabs. The one you miss goes scurrying away back into their hidey holes. Huntress turns to you with a gaze full of passion and intrigue. However, before it bubbles over, she looks away, suppressing this feeling. Is she nervous? Huntress sits down on the wicker couch and begins cleaning the guts off her hatchet. It's an obligatory scene for every killer, and you're just happy to not be the source of what she's wiping off. She can carry me over a bridge, she can carry me anywhere she fucking wants, she can throw me into the sun and I'd be happy about it. Looks like we're having crab for dinner. She doesn't smile at your joke, she has that ponderous look on her face again. You join her on the couch. Man, sometimes those near-death experiences get me thinking about what I want in life. It was crabs! I think I'd really like to start a family one day. What about you? I'm not a family guy, but I really want to bang Huntress, so like...
Understandable.
I mean, it's a life-changing decision and you have to make sure it's right. Huntress smiles coyly. A good answer. You never know what kind of weirdos are out there. Oh yeah. Like you... What were you like as a kid? You try to imagine this giant as a meek child in a puffer coat wandering around the forest. Huntress chuckles, her laugh quite cute and soft. I was so innocent. We hunted to survive, and then went back to the cottage, and Mother would tell me stories, and we'd drink tea and imagine a life far away from the woods. Somewhere like this. I suppose I finally achieved what she always wanted from me, but since coming here, something feels off. It's beautiful and warm, and everyone is so attractive. Like, thirst traps galore. How do you know what that is? But, don't you get the feeling that something is coming for us? Oh no, she's onto you. But onto you about what? Swirling memories and rush through your head. Nightmares, visions of a dark cloud. Claudette and Dwight's vacant stares that belie some sort of hypnosis. Quickly, validate our theory or try and push it off. I don't wanna- I don't know, not really. I don't feel that way at all. Everything is perfect and I know nothing. Nothing, okay, you did not- that's not how you phrase that. You go, I don't know. I guess, Nice save. Wouldn't you want to derail the mission you're on? Shit. Maybe you haven't fooled her after all. Huntress looks at you with a sneer of distrust. The newcomer doth protest too much. You're saved from the stress of being stared down by a ruthless Russian woman with a hatchet by Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt. We have a dramatic announcement, but it needs to happen at the beach. You arrive at the beach and realize you were set up. There's no big announcement after all. What we have here is a good old-fashioned rivalry. It's true! Exactly like the voice we cannot hear and certainly aren't referencing says. You're forced to interrupt your date by another killer. They're here and ready to make you an offer of love you won't be able to deny. Trapper emerges from the water. Is he in slow motion? He's pure thirst, like Paul Newman on horseback. He's Denzel on the cover of GQ. Manliness brought to life. Also, was he holding his breath under there this whole time waiting for his cue? That's commitment to a bit if I've ever seen it. I've heard you spend the day in a quaint cottage. That's cute. How about a quaint mansion? Or better yet, how about one on each continent? Yes, I'm including in Antarctica. I'm really, really rich. Okay, white boy. Think of how cozy we can get in there in a snowy 10-bedroom chateau. One of those pools that's half indoor, half outdoor, but is nice and warm throughout. That way you can kill a mama polar bear from the outside while watching her clubs cry over her body from the inside. Wow, Trapper's a real deal, and by real I mean really, and by deal I mean evil. Plus, you really want to hunt for your food for the rest of your life? With me, you get it both ways, savagery and someone to clean up after you. Sounds nice, huh? No. That life isn't for me, bro. I'm very impressed that you can speak with implied quotation marks. Very cool. This guy's a total douche nozzle. Try hard much? He's like the turn of the century Pacific Northwest version of Wall Street, bro. Trust me, it tracks. Patrick Bateman with a huge chip on his shoulder. You wouldn't go with him if you were brandishing a cleaver. Oh shit, he is. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm into a quieter lifestyle. I relish my independence and don't need someone to wipe my ass for me. You run back to the huge arms of Huntress. She hugs you tight, so tight you think you feel the life leave your body for just a moment, but it hurts so good. You know what? I'm impressed that you stood up to me. I appreciate someone giving me their totally honest opinion, even if that opinion makes me want to carve out your liver. And the butt wiping comment? That's not what I meant by clean up after you, but I'm hiring someone to do that for me the moment I get home. Gross. Trapper leaves you and you turn to Huntress, walking in slow motion back into the water. It's pretty weird. He's just gonna stay in there all night. Shall we continue our date? Huntress leads you back to her cabin. You thought you'd remember the way, but it's like the forest has completely changed. Nothing is familiar. Better not get lost out here. Can you believe that guy? Classic Trapper pulling a move like that. I'm so glad you chose me though. I don't think we've explored all there is between us yet. She winks a bunny-eyed mask and scoops you up onto her back. Huntress runs through the wood with you piggyback riding her. The wind ruffles your hair. Animals clear a path for the mighty woodswoman as she races by like the lead from that one famous teen vampire drama in that one scene where she calls her a spider monkey. Huntress doesn't call you that.
That the Twilight reference?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Eventually, she gently lowers you down to the ground and you take in your surroundings. A wooded clearing in the forest. Huntress prances about in a deer in the meadow. I can't like to come here sometimes to clear my head and hack up a few cute wooden creatures. Foxes are my favorite to slaughter. They think they're so cute and sly, but I see right through them. They're just assholes. Great with hot sauce. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Huntress hears rustling and darts off to find its source, crouching down low like an animal. Now you're alone in the middle of the forest. Which way did you come from again? No idea. Your sense of direction's all off. I never had one in the first place. A mellifluous voice floats through the air, landing upon your ears like syrupy honey. Come find me! Oh, fucking hell.
Oh no.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh no.
What? Oh fuck. Shoddy. Okay, I got one. Oh fuck, that's best. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh. Tag. You bop Huntress on his shoulder when you find her. She finds my chat is screaming. You trying to date this young lady or just bro down all day? You're so good at hiding. I'm having a real blast. Thanks. They say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to get good at something. Hey, they do say that. That was fun, huh? I keep trying to just relax and have a good time, but that's really hard for me. Anytime I let my guard down for something terrible's happened. Something terrible's happened.
Oh my god.
Like what? Like what? Sometimes I find young girls in the wood, like perfect angels that need my protection, but if I turn my back for a moment, they end up dying. That got dark. You feel like Huntress wouldn't admit this to just anyone. Oh look, Claudia and Dwight are back. Okay, we swear we're here for a good reason this time. No one is manipulating this time. It's just time for dinner. Come get some grub.
It's time for dinner.
What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face and you're shining. That's not just the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. No, you're really feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll keep your dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing. Let's get back to business. Hold on. The appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not gonna do the gag where we crammed them all in the scene at the same time again, so just believe me, they're all here. They're all sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Ray seems like the biggest long shot that end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island. But hey, letting him have a small moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows they won't do any better than that. I'm sick of watching everyone else gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, trying to get to the bottom of this never-ending nightmare. So tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway. So I say we just do a simple salad or something. The green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo's gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg though. It has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's all in all of us. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain tower brokers would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day for sure, but how will you describe it to the others? Say too much or too little can affect your standing of the group. Nothing isn't an option. It's true, I'll fall asleep tonight to the delicious sound of crunching crustaceans. That would have never happened on my yacht. I grind them up, much more satisfying way to kill crepes. Ooh. I have a little calm for the other kind. Gross! He's got crabs!
Gross. Oh yeah, I do.
Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone anymore. And they're all very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical paradise. Bon appetit. What do you mean bon? No, everything we serve has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both of a sexual and deadly variety. Then everyone finishes. Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around you as they pick up their plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the table. Listen, man, I'm assuming it's like a cross-contamination thing, like how peanuts get in your, like, Kit Kat or something.
Oh.
What would you like to say? Thank them. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Everyone, if you would please be so kind as to follow us to the fire pit, we'd greatly appreciate it. We've been told something big is gonna happen, something that would change everything. You have a choice now you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good, something needs to change around here. Fire's rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. Oh, I hope the fire isn't too smoky. The smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes. Because of fire, childhood trauma. Involving fire. Everyone starts moving to the fire pit, if only to get away from Wraith's complaining. I think there's only 4 that you can romance. You take a seat on the comfortable log. Feeling the fire's heat against your skin and wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they've got a summingly creative minds. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my head mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but sometimes something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, and nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh cool, now everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I just pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades? Boggle? We were actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points his spine staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of his way. Who knows what that thing can do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. No, you can't tell if you're warm for the fire, if it's your nerves heating up. I know the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can pretend it's not here and, you know, and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Dog was supposed to make an important decision about telling a story or not. I will try my best. I hope it's a mystery. What the fuck are you doing here? We'll do adventure. You like your Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson movies? How about some adventures? Now we're talking. Not my favorite, but I respect your choice and will nod politely. You don't have to say that, right? Just nod politely. Okay, here goes. Where's Huntress? I really like to go fishing. Solid hobby. Great foundation for a story, for sure. You paused. Everyone was waiting with bated breath. No pun intended. Wait, that's it? That's not much of a story. Barely even a thought. My pun was better than a story. You sure that's all you had to say? No, I was just kidding. What type of story do you want to tell? I love a good romance. It's often the kind you can bring to your kids without worrying about Worrying that you're gonna really screw them up. Boo. In case you were confused, it's not like I'm a ghost boo, it's just a you suck boo. There's once a newly elected prime minister in England. He was single, which was quite strange for a leader of his stature. Why are we talking about the prime minister? Over the first few months of his tenure, he started to fall for one of his assistants, a girl from the wrong side of the tracks. She was so different from the other girls, brash and adorable with a hint of vulnerability. After the President of the United States made a move on her during one of her visits, she had her sent away. I'm sorry, did you steal this from a popular Christmas movie? You watch Christmas movies? Obviously, they're the only thing on TV in December. I have all the streaming subscriptions, but I still really love flipping channels. I think Spirit's supposed to be like the tsundere. I want to know what happens to this prime minister. Do they end up together and start a family? If this doesn't end in revenge, I'm leaving. When do people get tortured in a warehouse? It's not that kind of movie. Oh, that didn't go well. Never plagiarize a masterpiece. Who would have a good story? Because I got Spirit's story last time. It's either Wraith or Huntress. We're not talking to Trapper. I don't like him. Okay. Huntress, you seem ready to go. Let's see it from you. Sure thing! My neck of the woods isn't wanting. No, fuck Trapper. The only thing he's trapping is fucking thirst. Otherwise he's a fucking douchebag. Mother once told me the story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details. To paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food ration. He stopped for the night. He's cool, looks cool, and is rich, and is like a surfing dude. Your standards are shallow. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in a twilight glow. Hot, I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the young man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary, but he still tried to still his moving feet. He found he could not. Help! I cannot stop dancing! He cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near him, and he saw her figures distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae, a rusaka. Her true self. You never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me. Someone must pay, said the rusaka, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out, the dance of death. A silent beat, as everyone takes in this macabre ending. But it's not all that bad. Rusakas are also fertility goddess. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb, and probably some candy for the road. Damn, she really think that's a happy ending? I want what Huntress is having. How story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every story deserves a good follow-up. When you think it's the end, the sequel's almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more a fan of the episodic style of storytelling. Following it's a series takes a lot of pressure off of any individual installment, builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, dog, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that, we don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. You need to go into the About Me on PC. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that thing we need. You know that we need to get back to that thing that we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, okay, you have fun tonight and try not to wink wink. End up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud and what kind of double entendre? What these are so many words that you're pulling out here. Are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking. Not since the accident. You do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Crypt Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone talking spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough of the talk of burns, things that are lit or getting blades. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran away as far from this place as we could, just you and me? Oh, those spindly legs? You'd probably tire before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded a dog is after, they should obviously join me. Haven't you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature. But that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so all over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems the attention along with the attention of everyone else is still on you. For the moment. What will you head off with for an evening activity? Huntress. You know, I had the feeling you'd pick me. You've got good taste, and I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Huntress licks her lips as she eyes you up and down. You've never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? I don't know. Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you into something special. I'm gonna grab my water. This game's making me thirsty.
Hey, Shay. Oh no. Popped in while baking brownies? Hell yeah, I love brownies. Now I want some. About hamburgers? Hell yeah, Mr. King.
Hello.
Hello.
You and Huntress whisk yourselves away from to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. Are those taxidermy tools? Cool, cool, cool. Are you freaking out? I'm not freaking out. You wonder what's going on through Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're always terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this! That's not concerning at all. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail if one were to drug you into some sort of state which you could be operated on. These flavors would certainly hide the poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is bombs away. You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be into that? Yes, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? Do we want to join Bunny Gang or do we want to...
I say bunny gang.
Honestly, I think Bunny Gang is the goal. A rabbit mask. One just like yours, please. Well, that's not very creative, is it? Oh. Man.
Come on.
Hundreds of knives and her face lights up. Or, wait, is this brilliant? We can use this as a tactical advantage. Like, there's two of us. We can attack from both sides.
There you
yes,
go.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone in my skimpy pajamas.
Hey, yo.
Huntress winks at you. Okay.
Okay.
This is if you ever get like, listen, if a lady or some dude or whatever the fuck you're into, like, hits you up with something like a little spicy like that, you don't respond with okay. You compliment them, okay? You get a spicy image, you go, oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you go, oh, you look gorgeous, you look nice, you look very sexy then, like, ooh, you know, I'm getting my heart beating, shit like that. You don't just go, okay.
Okay.
I've had that happen to me before, it was awful.
Horrendous.
Actually, like, it's like absolutely heartbreaking to just like...
I'm just gonna go, oh.
Should we just like, get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy, should we just like, get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? No, that's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least, you kooky kids. Soon. Hunters, you got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something
Except
less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe? Just thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making your victims die fast. Medium or slow deaths. Depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful what you wish for on Murderer's Island. Dwight, I need your help, doing something in a different place entirely. You read my mind. Meet you there. I'm talking about mycology. You know, mushrooms. I picked a lot of them. And I'm very familiar with which ones make for a great soup base and which one makes you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point out the one safe to eat. That sounds easy enough. It's gonna be a mini-game. I'm just saying, I know my mushrooms well enough to know that if it's darker than that, darker than like your local blue, that's not good. What the fuck? Oops, that little fella is the autumn skullcap, and after eating one, if the diarrhea doesn't kill you, the liver failure probably will. Next up, this one is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point at the one that won't result in instant death if you eat it. I know this is... I don't know my fucking mushrooms. Correct! Hey, that's a chanterelle. It sounds fancy and tastes fancy soon, just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Num 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 num. Final question. Which will make you jump for joy? Which will make you vomit till you die?
Mikey says yellow. They taste good. No.
Well, chanterelles, yeah, they do taste good. They're considered a gourmet mushroom.
Gotcha.
Okay, to be honest, I've seen these before, and I haven't seen this one before. White is bad? Fuck.
White is bad.
But there's fucking baby bells.
Remember, kids, white bad. Stay away from white. You never know what they're up to.
I've never seen this mushroom used before. Why can't you use like a king trumpet mushroom? Oh geez, I'm sorry, but that's a destroying angel. It's very deadly, not to be confused with a wish-granting angel. Which is what you might imagine you see while you're hallucinating on your deathbed after chowing down on enemy. The green one might make you high, so... Ah, shit. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here, tabulating my answers, and not great, not all wrong, but it only takes one poisonous mushroom to put you down for good. Guess you'll just need to keep me around so you don't shove anything deadly in your mouth. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in all your way. It means a lot that you spend time with a forest bumpkin such as myself. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Oh shit. Oh shit. Huntress leaps on you. Knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to! She's angry but also turned on. This is pretty hot. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you and I'm being honest that you're the only one who can hear me.
Totally being honest. Totally.
Terrifying. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was... Why? Feels like I've been longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun's already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly so that I mean, you can get some beauty rest. I do not recommend it. Eternal damnation and perpetual naturated. How is she turned on by putting a knife near your neck? I don't know, people are into knife play. Getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyways, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who dog chooses. Who's ready for a round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Munsters.
Red Robin?
Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you all about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. No, in no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Spirit, why don't you go there first? Let's get this over with so you can go back to reading your book. Stop talking. Hit a Spirit. Figuratively. Damn it, Dwight, you really gotta watch your fucking words with these people. Tomorrow you're spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it. If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw the crane art with Trapper, dig whatever mysteries strength. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Anyways, Wraith? Well, I don't know, I'd really prefer to just tell Dog privately. I don't really know how it's gonna work with these game mechanics.
Oh, whoa.
What if he just whispered it to Dog? Wraith considered this for a long moment, too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. Then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's gonna be really special, the kind of thing where we really bond, and maybe finally get off this island. Then we can go on a real date! You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but in the narrative of this in-world event, a much larger narrative of Dead by Daylight, Dead by Dating's experience? I'm having a stroke. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So dog, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded? Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy to get along with. I know that. I can tell you this much, I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement.
Yeah.
If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it, and if you're not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident and sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great, Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing, because it's clear already you're gonna pick me. I mean, she's not wrong, gonna be honest. And time's everyone. Gosh, you need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about these swoon-worthy options so that you're ready to make some choice come down. Have a soul night.
Gotta emphasize that real quick.
Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how could we forget? Before you wander off, run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition. Parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who is already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold on, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time? We're only now finding out about it? Okay, the signs were there, you just weren't reading them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic and surprising. It's a classical reversal of fate, and it will hurt someone's feeling. Someone dangerous! What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere she floats, and here she can disappear, hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry, although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable. It just seems he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss, so which sociopath are you eliminating? Like, to be honest, Spirit's probably not gonna give a shit, but I haven't talked to Wraith at all, so.
No, says Mikey. No!
Look, I'm here and I'm horny. I'm not really getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy-poo. Please don't take this personally, it's just my opinion of who you are and what you are about deep into person. I don't like it. Give me something, you know. Kiss a week, wink, hold my hand, finish telling me about all this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Better yet, don't. Wraith rises taller than you've ever seen him and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you would be different. I don't know how many last bit of humanity hadn't been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You're just like the rest of them. There's no hope of goodness here. The only thing I can do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. Aren't you afraid of that shit? He leaves. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go set some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They may not be able to go home with dog when it's all over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with a trickster body pillow.
Oh my goodness.
Mostly new trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real trickster, it might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. But what do we know? How do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. Okay, listen. Listen, it had to happen. Like, let's be honest, Trapper would probably strangle me. I hope you sleep well tonight, dog. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt, I mean... knowing there's legit homicidal maniac that hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know, those two. Schedule. I don't know, man. I got like one brain cell barely works. What a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I don't know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs that go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in a newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I know I said some things when dog kicked me to the curb, but I just wanted to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Oh, what I said though, I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn. How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If dog's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. If dog's goal to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning of me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? We'll go back and romance them, don't worry. Nah. You're not a part of this, you don't get a confessional. It's cool, man, I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine, I'm in my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. Got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing my sneaker line, producing a limited series of my life. No, not an NFT! No, Trickster, you bitch! My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island? It's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen on his island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them. Like Ghost. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to and I don't want to get sued. Ghostface. Come on. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. I'll see you around, dog. YouTube narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yeah, seriously, they're not paying me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it smells like milk. It's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. It's down the hall to the left. Why does the Ocean need a bathroom? It's okay, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? Not you two. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have anything to confess. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair's wet. Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed on it. How's that possible? You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourself. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in his unending spiral staircase of pain that is my life that I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, these sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but an eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes! Well, it seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so let's hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. You're also using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. You pull on your beach attire and splash water in your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that the look under... What was that look on their face's excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time. Claudette gestures over to the beach where all the killers stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly the message is clear. You're going to declare your affection for a killer in front of several killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in the show. I'm gonna chew his agent out. Before they walk you over for your big moment. Don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, dog. It can't be easy being thrown into a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers trying to manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity and respect. So don't tell anyone we've told you this, bud. Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets and you don't have a green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. What do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There's killers and there's survivors and I'm afraid we can't say more. Okay, so he's into me. Claudia and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, I've seen the sparks flying between you and Undressed. I saw her whittling a little figurine of you last night while everyone else was asleep. So are you ready? Of course you're not, but too bad we're on a schedule. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there's clearly sparks in the air. I'm not talking about this rusty chainsaw. Although I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't. Who cares? Dog, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we see the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower is the symbol of the contestant's love of affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. That's such a cliche at that point. Alright, well, that's good. Because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouchie, so I settled for these. Love that. Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Dog, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you today? Easy.
Accidentally clicks on Spirit.
I would've fucking screamed. You turn to Huntress. She's never looked more appealing. Her kaftan dress ruffles behind her in the night morning breeze. A seagull lands on her shoulder like she's a beachy cartoon princess. She snaps the seagull's neck and stuffs it somewhere under her flowy dress, probably to save for lunch. She can't help but hunt. Huntress, I choose you. Let's spend the day together and see if we think a future is possible for our love. Me? Really? Huntress throws her hands up in the air like a bear and gallops towards you. At first she thinks she might swipe at you with her gigantic hands and knock life at you. Instead she scoops you up into a hug and takes her place at your side. And she just stuck her tongue out at all the other killers. Sometimes the immature move is the right one. And it's sure to be a fun day. We'll just be here, not getting to really participate, even though survivors matter too. While you go off and have a grand old time. Yep, just Claudia and I hanging out, no one competing for our love, wondering what we did in a past life to end up embroiled in this unrelenting misery. But go, have a blast. Huntress eagerly leads you to the yacht, beginning your romantic day together. You have to admit, warm salty air in your skin, the sound of crashing waves, it's a pretty perfect morning, just you and Huntress. Hey cuties! Ocean's here too. You know that I'm teeming with flesh-eating bacteria and dead bodies? That pesky ocean, killing the vibe. You turn to Huntress. You sure you're okay here on the ocean? I know you don't like being out in the open. Something about being here with you makes me feel safe. You both sit down at the beautifully set table on the deck of the boat. White spread of mouth-watering breakfast goodies arranged in front of you. Can we get you anything? You look a bit green. I get extremely seasick. And Trickster replaced all the island's drama with party drugs, so... Wait, how did I get here? Weren't they just on the beach consoling the rejected killers? Are there more than 2 of them? You motion one of them over. We'll both take a screwdriver. Hold the orange juice. Oh, of course. Hey, can you play this particular song for us? Set the mood. You handed Dwight a piece of paper with the song title written on it. Sure, though I doubt Trapper has it in his vinyl collection. Soon the haunting melody of an old Russian lullaby streams through the yacht's expensive stereo system. Sounds a lot like something Huntress may vibe with. Very clever of you to request it. The boat rocks as though to the rhythm of the song. The eerie, melancholy mood is really quite romantic. Breakfast has never been this intimate. You reach out to touch Huntress's hand when suddenly a loud bellow scares you. You knock your freshly poured flute of straight vodka onto the pristine deck. It's Trapper, he's screaming at us from the beach. Look how tiny he looks from all the way out here. Hunter squishes his head between her fingers like a child and giggles. Damn you both, the chairs you're sitting on are worth more than your lives! Get back here! He's not wrong. Hey Claudette, take us no further. Aye, Captain. Can't you drive a boat? Guess we'll find out. Alone again. Nothing but a caw of a seagull and the ominous shadow of a creature lurking beneath the waves. I have something for you. For me? Huntress reveals a package. Wrapped in a bloodied apron. You clap your hands like a kid on their birthday. Her playful attitude is rubbing off on you. I made the mask you asked for. I almost forgot, but I bet you didn't. This is the whole reason you pursued Huntress, I bet. Definitely to get a mask of your own. No other reason. Here you go. W. It's perfect. You put it on, it fits your
Hell
face
yeah.
like a face glove. You gaze at Huntress through the eyes of the mask. A swell of emotion surges through you. One has become two. Rabbits be multiplying even in mask form. Let's go back to my place. She downs her screwdriver. The tension is palpable as you enter the cabin. You can cut it with a hatchet. Give me a break. It's day 3 of killer jokes. The narrator only has so much mojo.
Mojo.
Welcome to Watch Mojo. Hunter sits you down at the cluttered table in the kitchen. You notice the bloodstains that have crept into every nook and cranny of the wooden planks. What poor creature died on this table? Did they suffer? What do you care if they suffered? Get back in the ocean, Stop backseat ominous and narrating. Stay here. Don't move a muscle or hear it. I can hear any mammal's tendons creak as they stretch. It's a gift and a curse. I'll be right back. Alone in the cabin. What to do? What to do? Why would you do either of these things? Just sit still.
Freak out.
Like, I feel like if you touch her shit, then she's gonna be like,
Now you lose your hands.
I'm freaking out. Tell someone who cares. Hey, fine, you called my bluff. I literally have to listen to you and your problems or damned ocean will have a conniption. So what's the deal? Am I ready for this? Is it smart to get intimate with a known cannibal? She kills on command! And she doesn't even clean the blood off her apron. You mean her Seraphon? She's coming back. Oh, rude. What's that in her strong yet delicate hand? You reach out for her, longing to stroke her blood-matted hair and scratched up shoulders. I thought we could get warm by the fire. She wags a finger at you, a bunnylicious smirk on her face. Not so fast. So, I have a favor to ask. The other killers stole some of my things, and I think they're just jealous of my awesome collection. They're so petty sometimes. We're talking about some of my favorite things. Things that have special meaning to me, maybe to this island. But hey, we do all prey on innocent victims for a living. I can forgive petty theft, but I do still want my stuff back. For a living? Does someone need to pay her to do this? There's gotta be that'd be a twist, but more importantly, why am I still trying to twist all this? The thing is, they'll totally freak out if they catch me trying to steal my stuff back from them. I was thinking, maybe you could be the one that went and got it back for me? I'll follow close behind in case anything too terrible happens, but you gotta lead the way. She coyly drags her toe across the floor beneath her. Her legs are so powerful she practically rips up a floorboard. What do you say,
damn.
hero? Yeah, sure. Globe-trotting treasure hunt on the level of Nicolas Cage masterpiece. You can definitely count me in. Let's go! I'll be your guardian angel. You'll never know when those other killers might pop up. Quest. 4 killers who have stolen from Huntress. You're not gonna let them get away with it. Oh, I have to look at all of them. I'll go to Trickster first. Let's fuck that guy.
Yeah, that NFT motherfucker.
You arrive at Trickster's stage, but there's no one here. Not Trickster, not an audience, not anybody. Nothing eerier than an empty concert value. Think of all the fringe that once swayed here. Beers that sloshed over red solo cups. Mosh pits, tall guys. Where the fuck did you come from?
Huh.
Hey, no one talks to Trickster like that, and how do you know about my samples? Somebody is obviously a much bigger fan than they're letting on. Show me where Huntress's shiny mysterious object is, or I'll wipe that grin off your face with the chloroform drenched rag. Way to harsh my mellow. Deranged violence and torture is only cool when I do it because it's my commentary on a shallow society and I make it look sexy as hell. Your thingamajig is that away. The way you stood up to that bootleg Backstreet Boy was... Wow, if I weren't so strong and stable on my feet, I'd be swoon. But it just wouldn't be believable. Find me my shiny thing, champion. Oh, fuck.
Lake Backstreet Boy, I'm fucking dead.
Oh god.
Oh, nar.
Not the spinnies again. Not the spinnies again.
Not
Oh, we did
this.
that one good.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hell. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it.
Oh, no.
I hope there's not any more. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh.
You did it! Your ability to find the unfindable is quite uncanny. A natural hunter, I must say. You think I might be able to find your heart? I would hope so. It's very important to locate and remove all the internal organs of your prey as soon as you fell them so their meat doesn't spoil. Oh god.
Trying to be romantic.
Coin.
Shiny.
Shiny. We'll go to Wraith because we already like bullied him. Cosmic dump. As if there's items and elements from all over the universe into space, also it's a damned mess. It's undoubtedly a special place. The very air you breathe makes you feel that you're a part of something much, much larger. I'm gonna hunt us some lunch while you find the object. You'll know it when you see it because it's extremely shiny. How long have you been standing there? Are we ever really there? I don't have time for your existential crisis, Wraith. Huntress and I are totally gonna get it on soon, I hope. Look, I need to find the special object you have hidden here. You stole it from Huntress and she knows it. So you're trying to figure this whole thing out too, huh? Come check this out. Bit of a subject change, but sure, it's Wraith we're dealing with after all. This telescope? Oh. Holy smokes, is that... Actually, I have no idea what that is. Would you mind filling me in? It's IP Island, where all the coolest killers from intellectual properties are not... that we're legally obliged not to mention by name, hang out and party with Hollywood celebs and silly Silicon Valley moguls. Not even all. Zoom in over there.
Oh, like that one killer from that one series, right?
Is that Ghostface? I
Hell
said not
yeah.
to name them. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna have to clear the rights. You have no idea how much my lawyer charges by the hour. Sorry, it kind of just popped up. I'm telling you, something crazy is going on here. I'll have you know, I wasn't trying to steal anything from Huntress. I was just looking for answers, but also occasionally losing said answers. Yep, that's right. The thing you're looking for I actually can't find, so good luck, I guess. Oh, good, a minigame.
Yay. In the past 10 seconds. Nar.
Oh, that's not good. That's not even remotely good. Shit.
Whoa.
Don't beat yourself up. Finding one shiny thing in a place like finding a needle in a giant dump of things from all over this and several surrounding dimensions. Honestly, I'd settle for pretty much any shiny thing we can get your hands on. Grab something and run for it. But the coin.
With the coin.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I should subscribe to my highlights. Nar, rest and rip.
Trapper. I missed the thing! We'll go through the forest because that's Huntress's strong fruit. Oh fuck. God fucking damn it, Trapper.
God damn it. What the hell?
Hate that bitch. No! I'm at the beginning!
Oh no.
Gotta pull out my clipping fingers.
Nar.
Thank you for the mask, but we must keep going forward.
So what? Did he just leave his thing for last?
I'm assuming I have to go the other path.
Uh,
I also now have another chance to get the the coin instead of the
W.
glasses.
Broken reading glasses.
Yeah. His poor guy. We'll romance him next, don't worry. And then we'll do spirit, and then I'll go to bed. So I can sleep and then wake up at 12 a.m. to stream.
Hell yeah. I might wake up earlier, or I'll just... I don't know what I'll do yet.
Do this one first. Is there a save thing?
That's
Oh, there's
good
a save
question.
thing, okay. Okay. We'll save right here.
I need to charge my Switch. Dog.
Okay, I'm trying to click through this faster, please.
Mm.
Let me in. Let me out.
Let me in.
Let me out. Ah, shit. Ah. Shit.
Not again.
Guardian. I refuse to steal this man's glasses. Oh fuck, I should do it after this save. We gonna be here for a while? Yeah. This is nauseating.
It really is.
You see an old
What?
Oh, I'm assuming it's not actually. Wait.
Huh?
Wait.
Huh?
But I did it successfully!
What? But she did say you found them.
Okay. Rest in her faith. I'm not gonna try that again. Just... Let's try this again. Well, I didn't die instantly, so I'm assuming that's fine. This is amongst the nicest damn seemingly abandoned tunnel I've ever wandered through, even as lights. When you adjust your eyes adjust to the darkness, you see Trapper. He leans against the wall of the cave like a detective in an old film noir. I knew you'd come. Trapper, get out of our way or he'll skewer you and serve you for lunch. You're wasting your time, you'll never find what you're looking for. Unless you're looking for a mini game. Oh, God.
God.
Ugh.
Damn it.
You did it! You found my lost shiny object. I'm so grateful I could kiss you right now, but I won't because I'm pretty sure Trapper didn't actually leave and he's still over in that shadow watching us.
No, I'm
Later,
not.
Trapper, you thieving little perv. Hey, that's not fair. I'm huge. Pen. Alright, now last one. This place is spooky as heck. Tell me that your precious shiny thing is up there? It's pretty great, right? Finally a good chance to activate these claws. You don't get like legs like these from standing still. But you already know I love a good workout. Running, jumping, climbing, roughhousing.
Oh.
Get that damn shiny thing before your immeasurable horniness melts your brain and runs out of your ears already. Yeah, I called it out. It's obvious everyone just own it. Thought about 100 stairs of practice getting the hang of this in the dark. However, something about this gloomy place is really wearing you out and messing with your otherwise happy, horny aura. You can practically feel your mood going down, down, down as you climb up, up, up higher into the lighthouse. Spirit, you're looking pretty pleased with yourself. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of the soul being dead thing. Did you totally get sadder the closer you get to the top of the tower? That was me. I got to share the wealth, and by wealth I mean unending despair. You're probably here for one of your special shiny things that I've stolen. Good luck finding it. I'll be over here reading if you need. I'm gonna cry. Oh god. Shit. Shit. Oh! Nice.
That's shiny enough. We probably were
Hey,
gonna get
no,
that anyways.
Sup. Spirit doesn't even look up from her book. I think you'll be fine if you just peace out. Phew, that was fun and scary. Good to see the other killers are taking their heartbreak in stride, more or less. You got a really nice tour of the island's lesser-known haunts. Haha! Boom! Still got it. We make a pretty good team, you and I. What can I say? I appreciate a fine collection. Now that yours is back in order, maybe we head back inside to appreciate it and you collect a certain other special gift I've been meaning to give you. A special gift? Is it shiny? I suppose it could be if you oil it up enough. I'm going to be ill. You enter the cabin, it's dark, barely lit. Deep shadows stretching from wall to wall. Somehow it manages to be a little terrifying, but also a little romantic. But you barely even notice. You've got other things on your mind. You're practically undressing each other as you walk through the door. Mine's elsewhere, and neither you realize the door was wide open already. You're incredible. Every time you found one of those objects, my heart beat faster and faster. Your nimble hands. Is there anything they can't find? The clitoris. The fireplace is crackling, your heart is pounding, the smell of cinnamon is in the air, but wait. Who is that? What the fuck? Huntress quickly pulls her peach cover back up. My darling! I thought you were dead!
Mother.
An older Russian woman bearing a striking resemblance to Huntress sits, warming her hands by the fire. She turns to you and you're shocked to see that she appears to come from a completely different time of history, wrapped up in old familiar clothes that are completely out of place at this beach retreat. Without thinking, you blurt out, "What an honor! It's you! I can't believe this. You're the Mama Huntress. I've been dying to meet you. Well, nearly. Can I help you with anything? A glass of vodka? A hatchet revenge on a elk that slayed you?" "Oh no, my child. I'm quite content. Just happy to know my little darling is taken care of." Huntress chuckles nervously. "Hi, Mama." Oh, fucking hell. Claudia and Dwight burst in like they're in a prank video. "I bet you weren't expecting this date to include meeting her mom. What?" "Hey, Huntress, how do you feel about your dear old mama coming to interrupt your date?" Huntress throws a hatchet directly at the two survivors. It skewers the wall between them, and without another word, they quickly scurry away. Good girl. Huntress turns to you. I hope this is alright. Of course. Of course it's okay. I give great parents. Huntress breathes a sigh of relief. It's not the mood I thought we were coming back to, but I'm here now, I'm in it, I'm ready to meet your mama. Thank goodness, because my mother is the only person, most important person in my life. We Russians invented tea, did you know that? Mama Huntress shoves a cup in your hand as you drink your tea with her. The air becomes warm around you. You, Huntress, and her mother sit by the fire and exchange stories and anecdotes. Mama pulls out some old-timey pictures of a young Huntress in black and white holding bloodied animal corpses with a chilling dead-eye stare. You all laugh and eat raw meat of some kind. It's a lovely time, almost like you're back home. You've forgotten that you're on a possibly cursed island on top of what is likely some sort of hellmouth. Look, it's not official lore, I just like to call it as I see it. Every so often, Mama Huntress clutches her stomach and her eyes stare in the middle distance. She mutters some sounds as if reliving the moment she was skewered by an elk. It's very grim. I like you. Thank you for indulging me in my tea and stories. So tell me, what are your intentions with my word I can't say? I'm sorry to my Russian audience in chat. And or speaking Russian speaking folks, I don't know. That means bunny. But you guessed that already, didn't you? Or by now you've already got your translator app on? Wait, I know Russian. To keep it, well, the game translated it for me. To love and protect her, Your Honor. I mean, your mother. I mean, Miss Huntress? You think my Anna needs protecting? Have you seen her thighs? She could trust you with them. And
oh my.
No, not at all. No, I don't think she needs protecting at all. To be honest, I'm just nervous and I thought that was the right thing to say, but nothing is normal with your daughter. I appreciate your honesty. We women of the woods can be both hearty and a tad intimidating. My time on this plane is coming to an end. That weird magic coming from that ghost girl's black lighthouse won't keep me here for long. I don't want to get into the logic of this, but yeah, the black lighthouse can bring ghosts back to life. If you're still here, you're willing to believe anything. It was Spirit who brought you back? I'll have to thank her. Huntress's mom would begins to fade. Huntress cries. You can picture her at 6 years old lying over her mother's dead body. I'm keeping my good eye on you. If you break her heart, I will send Baba Yaga after you.
Not Baba Yaga.
Oh, I don't know how to pronounce the word, that was my issue. You tried to chuckle good-naturedly, but you really should be afraid. Baba Yaga's no joke. We play shuffleboard every third Thursday, and she's absolutely ferocious on the court. Bye, safe journey home to the realm of the spirits. Mama Huntress fades away, leaving you and Huntress alone again. Not a second later, Claudette and Dwight storm back in.
God damn it.
Well, I know who Baba Yaga is, yeah. Never alone for too long in this island. It's time for a dramatic scene between the lovers. Shall we adjourn to the forest clearing for ambiance? Listen, like, I'm not into the sex, but I'm trying to have the sex.
Keeps getting interrupted.
I keep getting cockblots.
For real.
Sure, there's no, like, negative feeling with the cock blocking because I don't care. But I don't appreciate it and would like to get this over with.
Exactly.
Twitch guidelines? You can stream this on Twitch, it'll be fine. You and Hunter stand holding hands in the forest clearing. Dwight and Claudette watch your interaction closely. Too closely. Hey, I've really loved hanging out with you. I think it's time. Oh, time for- oh my, okay, I got it. Time for you to call me by my real name. Like my mother does. Will you call me Anna? All that. Yes, of course, I think Anna is a beautiful name and you're a beautiful person, Anna. Dog, do you know what I'd like to do with you? Beneath the moonlight? I'm feeling closer to you than I ever have before, and there's nothing I'd rather do right now than... She averts her eyes. Does she mean what you think she means? Probably not. Nope, she's looking right at Dwight and Claudette. Chop up these two fools with you! Yes. My hatchet is as sharp as my love for you. Let's get bloody. It's a gruesome scene as you and Hunters go to town on these innocent survivors who just wanted to help you guys out.
Too bad.
You were being forced to help you. I can't hear you, hun. On the account of the congealing blood in your mouth. Once you've made quite a mess of the survivors, you and the Huntress look at each other with manic eyes. Shall we return to the cabin? I'd love to get you out of that beach wearing and something into a little less there. Thought you'd never ask. Once inside the cabin, Huntress strips off her captain, revealing every curve of her muscled bod. You follow her lead, disrobing for the first time since waking up here on this island. Yeah, you've been sleeping in your clothes. No judgment. It's a strange new place. You kiss, and if you're wondering, it looks like she's gonna keep the bunny mask on for this sexy time. I see why Shay liked this. This is the part where we skedaddle. Decapitations? Sure. Tiger maulings? Love it. Dude crushing other dudes and car crushers? Gotta have it. But hanky-panky? That I can't handle. I'll leave you horny kids to it. I can't read this because I'm not French, and I don't speak French. I took German class in high school. What? Just because Huntress speaks Russian doesn't mean I do. I speak Canadian French. It's a thing. Look it up. Am I nervously running my mouth now just to give you two time alone in the dark? Maybe. Stop me if you heard this one. A hillbilly, a doctor, and a clown walk into a bar. Fine, we'll get back to it. Post doing it, you and the Huntress lie together in the warmth of fire. Everything's so perfect. You imagine a Mama Huntress smiling down at you from beyond. And you realize that's pretty gross to imagine her having just watched all of that, and you try to stop thinking about it. That was incredible. You're telling me. Door to the cabin creaks open. You cover yourselves with a blanket. Oh god, a severed arm claws its way through the door, leaving a trail of blood in its wake. No, we've walked right into a scene from a horror film. As soon as people have sex, they die. Not when I'm around. Huntress procures an hatchet from out of nowhere. Was that in bed with you guys? The wriggling torsos of Dwight and Claudette follow their chopped up limbs. Slowly the pieces of their bodies start to put themselves back together. No way. What the fuck indeed, my friends. You know this island let them die permanently? Haven't you ever played Dead by Daylight? Come on, we get to have the final decision. Claudette and Dwight lead you and the Huntress back to the empty beach. You both bask in the glory of being French soup. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Like some sort of laundry detergent. Freshly laid, actually. Maybe that's good. I'll get my agent to start circulating that. The island is strangely quiet. No sarcastic remarks or disguising a broken young woman from spirit. No strange wide-eyed stare from the socially awkward wraith. No threats of imminent violence from Trapper. Even Claudette and Dwight are tight-lipped. They seem almost zombified. Last day, you beautiful piece of meat. You've done so well. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am? The only sinister body of salt water that exists?
Yeah.
Yeah. A
Yeah.
swoosh of dark energy surrounds you and disappears as quickly as it came. The island noises begin to return. Birds chirp in their trees, grass rustles in the light breeze, and oh look, the other killers are all here at the fire pit to watch the final ceremony. I can't wait any longer. The pomp and circumstance is agonizing. You're telling me. Stick to the script, Claudette. Okay, so Huntress, how do you feel about the newcomer? Are they everything your murderous little heart has ever longed for? Huntress stares you down for an agonizing moment. She steps towards you. My dear, I think that this is true love. Come with me to the Red Forest. Let's hunt the woods together and have a family bursting with babies. We'll raise them as fierce warriors who can defend their family and home. In just a matter of days, you've gone from being completely alone to being the start of a clan of warriors. Did not see that coming. Wraith starts with a slow clap. No one joins in. Typical. Look, whatever. Love is a concept made by the greeting card industry. I'm out of here. Spirit floats back to her black lighthouse. Look behind you, it's Trapper. Huntress, you bested me. He turns to you and offers his leathery hand for a handshake. Congratulations, Doug. I don't shake hands with losers. Trapper's eyes shoot up, and then he smiles. Did not see that one coming. You're alright, kid. I mean, I hate you completely. I want to kill you mercilessly, but you're alright. But wait, you haven't said anything to Huntress. I love you too. Yes, let's move to the Red Forest immediately. Is 12 kids too many? Maybe in this economy, but who cares? Your heart is overflowing with joy as you and Huntress embrace. Is this what you've been missing your whole life? A woman with shoulders the size of mountains who won't take off her bunny mask and even during intimate times? Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You stare into the sunset and picture your life together. Happiness is real. Whoa.
Whoa.
Huntress lifts her mask, and you finally lay your eyes on her breathtaking natural beauty. You know, the cabin I grew up in doesn't have the amenities that my luxurious new beach house has. I'm used to living as a beast, bathing in the river, running wild through the bushes. While telling you this, Huntress has left her bathing suit behind and entered into the jungle. You haven't lived until you've been one with nature. Rawr. You chase Huntress into the woods, leaving your own bathing suit behind.
Yay!
Me and the homies running naked through the woods. No homo.
Oh, God. What a game. GG.
This sounds like this background music sounds like the Dora music, and I don't know why. Like, it's not the actual, like, I don't remember, it's like a marimba or something. But this part right here sounds like Dora.
Mikey, why do you like blowing yourself up, man?
I can throw you.
Yeet.
Any jungle music sounds like Dora? Okay, that's fair.
Oh!
Oh.
Look at him go. He got yeeted.
Where'd... Here's I've misplaced.
Throw Mikey into oblivion.
I've misplaced the Mikey. Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Hey. Put me down. What are you gonna do about it, huh?
What are you gonna do about it?
Where's my pin tool?
Bomb. Airstrike.
There you go.
Haha. No. I
What am I
have to
linking
run.
my account to? Oh. Okay.
Damn, that's a lot of shrapnel in her. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Can I not? Why don't you just let me sign in with Steam?
The bitch.
Hold on, I'm signing up so that I can get my Dead by Daylight rewards. Trying to remember when my birthday was.
God, when was I born again? I don't remember.
It's always the month. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, 8, then I'm like, no, it's not right. No, I don't want to receive newsletters. Oh, wait. You know what, my fucking go-to username is just gonna be dog now.
What the dog doing?
Okay,
Spin
great.
me.
I don't know if that works. Well, here.
I spin.
I don't even know if that's actually, yeah, there's a spin thing.
Look at him go.
Hold on, I have to type in my password, which is stupid long.
Aha, thanks for giving me the password. Stupid long.
I make a really funny bit about this, but I don't think I will. Here, you can get taken out of Baby Joe.
Haha.
Oh wait, I just pinned you again. Oopsies. How do I...
Mikey's gone.
I'm trying to... I'm having trouble. Oh, there we go. You have been freed.
Wee. The password
There you
is buff girl with a bunny mask. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so... Now... Let us replace dog. How long did that take? That took like 3 hours. What if this is a 3-hour playthrough? God. Man, I got the ADHDs. I can't sit that long. As a demi-romantic slash demisexual, my emotional feelings are not.
Dog 2.0.
Okay, who are you romancing, boys? Go
I
with
agree
Spirit?
with
I can do
Mikey.
Spirit. She seems nice. I liked her stories too. You wake up on the beach soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Oh, we can dig up this, like, thing now. We'll do it this round.
Mr. K, trust no one.
Um, we'll do a save here. Because I can give you a minute. We're just gonna skim right through until we get answers. Head.
Oh god, hello.
Yeah, gore warning. In a game about killers, you know.
No
I thought
way.
it was self-explanatory.
No way.
Yeah, I want to dig up the face. You press the stand away from you, half-buried human head bedded in the ground before you. Coin. Oh, I see.
Oh
There's no
god.
body, just his head. I got the coin.
W.
So we get a coin from Trickster, and then this is one of the coins. I don't know what that means. Oh, hello there, I'm Dwight, and I'm Claudette. We'll take that. Claudette quickly relieves you of your gold coin and tosses it to Dwight, who bites down on it like an old-timing process. This is for you! A drink! It looks like the one from Huntress. You take a sip, you find... Someone just thank us? Go with it, Dwight. It's normal to be thanked for doing a good job. Trust me on this one. Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Oh, I've read all this dialogue.
Wilson.
Well, okay, so now we want to pander to Wraith. Not Wraith, Spirit. Because when we tossed it back, Huntress complimented us.
Just kick it back.
I'm conflicted between these.
What does chat think?
Guide me, chat. Give me the
Chat.
sauce.
No.
No thanks. Damn, what an alpha move. You just being the type of person that says no thanks to a group of actual killers. No one tells you what to do. Thanks for nothing, I guess? Trapper might be smirking. As you tried to read Trapper's face, you two have been- God damn it, we got Trapper. I don't-
Redo. It's rewind time.
Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. Ah, shit, weird. We do nothing? Okay. Should I spend my coin? Like, should I be hoarding these?
I would hoard it.
On a level with you there, the coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. Be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer in your current situation. Is there gonna be a secret ending where you have to get all the coins in one run, and then like Ken chooses the path he has to go because she's got the coin? I mean, Trickster had the thing. Can we get past this, please? I've already seen this.
Mr. King, I was about to make a joke about that. Hoarding sounds familiar? Yes, if only I was good at it.
I don't exist, sorry. You stand frozen in complete silence. Can I be honest with you? It's kind of a weird move. It's as if you don't truly care that someone asked you politely. You're doing you despite how much of a weirdo or just a jerk it might make you look like. Clearly you don't even care. Spirit cuts the silence with a giggle that she quickly swallows, but then when she sees it caught your attention.
Yes, let's go, Spirit.
She's a tsundere. Okay, so Spirit is the no kick. You can save now.
I have a sparkling ice. It's strawberry lemonade flavor. I actually like these now.
I was saving, relax! Don't be scared, dog 2.0, you were made for this.
It's like I was made for this.
Trying to violently skip through things. Timed quiz. Oh god, I forgot. Never thought of myself as attractive. Whoa! If you don't have any superpower, what would it be? Flight. Spirit. Best subject in school. Skipping. Ah, that's favorite animal? Cat. What's your favorite color? Blue.
Well,
Blue isn't good for productivity. I hate you. What's your dream job? Astronaut. Favorite flavor ice cream? Chocolate. Yeah. He's the only one with an actual flavor taste for ice cream. I do enjoy mint chip. I have a tub of it in my fridge.
W. Ow.
I inhaled something and I don't know what.
Oh, nar.
Probably my spit.
Oof, you hate to see it. Man, I'm so nervous for tomorrow.
Just hates fun and happiness. Hang out by the pool. Lounge. Is this the lounge? When Halloween stream is going to be tonight at 12 a.m.
W.
So in like 8 hours or something.
E.
So this is this is the volleyball game, this is the beach, and this is the lounge. Be great to relax for a second in the lounge, yeah. Kick up your feet, look over at the ocean, relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cold drink on a hot day is the best. My time or your time? My time. So, it's currently 4, so like 8 hours. 4 plus 8 is 12. Yes. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in quite frankly, any way whatsoever? I'm the only one who gets it. It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a moment to calm down. Hold on. For just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also cooks, waiters. We've seen this, we've seen this. What's the hour difference? It's almost 11 p.m. So it is currently 4, so that's like 7 hours ahead. And the other survived.
Ooh! Target exclusive Miles Morales Funko Pop. Oh, fuck yeah.
Finally, freedom from the preposterous premise that the 4 of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone knows that I technically afloat above the ground, so nobody believed I was putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. What? We're skipping? No, I like her. I don't even like sports.
Me neither.
We should have gone with Wraith. We'll go with Wraith on the 3rd run.
Exactly.
And I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, but then when that didn't work, I tried whining, and then when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every person on this island, but turns out I'm not the first to toss those kinds of threats around on this island. So thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Are we threatening to end each other again? Try to appear in the afternoon to watch. Yeah, I'll be on 24 hours, so tonight's midnight, and then next day's midnight, I'll be gone. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat, the worst headache just popped up, and I don't know if it's because I haven't ate food, or if it's because I'm tired.
I mean, all you've had is a bagel.
It's true, I did have half a bagel and 3 bites of the other half. I had some rice and fish earlier, but...
W. I love some rice.
I don't know, maybe we'll save the other ones for the other ones. We'll save the rest of the dating simulator for later. I like how everyone else has like scars and stuff, but then Huntress is for some reason spotless.
Well, I mean, she is described to have some, like...
Yeah, but she's described to have them on her shoulders and stuff, and
right.
she's definitely got her shoulders out. All to drink.
The drink.
Yeah, look, she's got her shoulders on and everything. There's not a single scratch on her.
Yeah.
Then there's Trapper. Fucking rat.
No one likes Trapper.
Fuck Trapper.
We especially don't like, what's his name?
Wraith is the most scared. Oh wait, Spirit. My brain's not working. Yeah. So Spirit, Wraith, and Trapper.
Tracker.
It's close enough.
It really is.
Because we did break like 100 followers, so that was pretty cool.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you guys. But I will be going to go and probably lay down, pass out for a little bit, and I'll wake up around 11 or so for my time, and then get ready to stream.
Sure.
So far it's looking like I will be collabing with Shay at 7, our time. And then probably gonna spend a little bit on Overwatch. Dead by Daylight maybe. I guess it depends on who's online. Definitely gonna play Cult of the Lamb this game. Maybe take a power nap if I need it. We'll see. I wouldn't be at the start. I can put it off for later then. Probably in like the noon or something.
Yeah, whenever you and Shay are free, just let me know and then I'll hop on Dead by Daylight.
Shay won't start streaming until 5 or 2 for us.
Okay.
And then she's gonna play her 2 for a couple hours and she'll be online.
Okay.
I'm really glad I got to see this channel, thanks to Xander. I'm so
Oh,
glad
yeah.
you're enjoying your time here. Unfortunately, you won't be seeing this face for a very long time, so. I don't remember how I found Jay. You were bullying me because I was really bad at Valorant.
Yeah.
So, you
True.
know, get your head pats, get your goodbyes, and
Me that has the power to spam hit pets with my 4.9k treats.
it's a wholesome vibe between you all. Nice to hear it.
Until Jay starts yelling at me because I'm oblivious as fuck to something that's happening.
To be fair, I yell at a lot of people.
This is true.
I'm saving for 1k. Well, your points will have good use tonight, don't worry. Unless you're not there by the time the goal's completed, but still. Alright. I'll see you later, guys. Thank you for joining the stream.
Take care.
Goodbye!